Good morning. So this is checkout day for Copper Creek as well as check-in day for Saratoga Springs. So getting through the process of packing up my items, almost done with that to make that transfer over. And I thought we could walk around the resort when I go refill my mug once or twice before I leave. And so just walk around the resort. There's something at the Boulder Ridge villas that I want to see. So I figured just as soon see that before I leave. So my final reviews of this hotel. Studio at Copper Creek was very, very comfortable. The bed was comfortable, all the furniture was comfortable. I really like the layout of these studio apartments. That shower, I don't want to be like too dramatic, but I feel like I had a spiritual awakening, some sort of like, oh, life is perfect now. So the only thing that I really did have an issue with, and this is probably a me personal thing, but so this mirror right here. So the thing is, I have been graying since I was 18, but this mirror had the audacity to show just how much I had developed. Yeah, and so I do not appreciate that at all. That was really my only issue with this hotel room. We've entered the Boulder Ridge area. So the buses are right there. We just came, like behind me is our, like the main lodge. And then the Copper Creek villas. Music's really motivational. Oh, the chairs look different than the ones in the main lobby. I like them. This is the mini lobby. I'm talking kind of soft because it is early in the morning and there are rooms in here. So I don't really want to disturb anybody. But my goodness, it's beautiful. I'm loving this fireplace. Or I guess it's a fireplace. It kind of looks like a portal to another dimension. But the detailing is beautiful. And there's chairs to sit in here. There's many different areas in Boulder Ridge to sit. All of the artwork, it looks like, is either conservation, like early national park items, like this, or logging, like we just saw. And this is definitely the train lover's paradise. Oh, here's a fireplace that's lit. Oh, super warm. So I wanted to come in this room, like one, to check it out, but also to see a few things. So if you didn't know this, Walt Disney was a big fan of trains. He even had a model train in his backyard. So that's kind of the reason for this room. It smells really good in here, by the way. I can't put my finger on what that scent is, but I'm in love with it. They should really bottle and sell these scents. So when you're around, these are a little hard to see because of the type of glass. There's like books and knickknacks and whatnot. And now we have, so Walt Disney's train was called the Carolwood Pacific, and so this is a scale replica model of what the train that he had going around his backyard looked like. And then some pictures for your enjoyment. Let's see if I can not get the glare. Nope. We're just gonna have to live with that glare. So this is Disney on his train. And the specs for the Lily Bell, which was The front car. The engine car? Is that what it's called? I know this would be called a caboose, but I'm not exactly sure what this is called. Let me know in the comments down below if you know. So here there's an actual film negative of Walt Disney running his Carolwood Pacific train, which I think is the coolest thing. So this negative has that picture on it. So neat. So I did want to have a mooch around, look at things, wanted to see all of these things, but this is definitely what I came over here. So these are two of the cars from the Carolwood Pacific. It's so cool to see them. And if you wanted to read, pause to read. All right, so trying the highly acclaimed Violet Lemonade. Oh, that is good. This truly is against my best judgment, by the way, to be writing this.
We'll make it. Here's our box of goodies.
Okay.
If we get stuff.
Future me here to explain what this box of goodies is. So my friend Jessica was telling me that each Skyliner has like a portable toilet as well as some blankets and such in case you get stuck, because if you get stuck on the Skyliner, you were there until you were unstuck. Oh, so you weren't kidding?
No.
I thought you were.
No.
Like you were making it funny.
No.
Okay.
That is 100% real life.
Oh, Jesus. Because I was going to say, oh. Okay, there's nice airflow.
Yeah. Oh, and you can see Ratatouille from here.
I was hoping that it would be soft opened right now, but sadly.
It doesn't look like that's
No.
the case.
Oh.
Very French Riviera.
It is. So is this just Riviera period, like just European?
Yeah, but
Okay.
mostly French.
Okay.
But I'll show you everything we're seeing.
Okay, thanks. Oh, I didn't realize it was called Zootropolis. Other places.
Yeah, a couple of them are different names.
Oh, and vice versa is cool. amount of time has passed. So pretty much what happened was Jessica and I went, you saw the footage, and then we got some snow cones or some kakigori from Japan, and we pretty much just walked around the World Showcase to try to find where there was places to sit. There was no place to sit. So we walked all the way back from the Japan pavilion to the land, sat down in the land, cooled off a little bit, rode the land, and then came back to Saratoga for some lunch just because we were so exhausted, or rather I was so exhausted. So sorry there wasn't much footage of EPCOT today. So mainly today, it was just me catching up with a friend that I hadn't seen in years, but honestly kept forgetting to film. So sorry for lack of EPCOT footage. I've had a little bit of a rest. I've had a little bit of a cool off. Got a nice little sunburn here. Ironically, I was telling her that I can never catch, because of my scar, I can never actually catch any color there, but got the sunburn today, so maybe. So I don't exactly know if I'm going to go back to the park tonight, go back to EPCOT tonight, or if I should just stay at the resort. Haven't quite figured that out, but I thought we could do a resort tour. So Saratoga Springs is a DVC resort. There are deluxe studio apartments, which is what I'm staying in. 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, I think 3 bedroom villas. I could be wrong. I'll let you know in the comments down below if I am incorrect in that. These are undergoing the process, Saratoga is undergoing the process of renovating. So the outside isn't really changing, but the inside is, and I booked a preferred room, meaning it's closer to the main check-in station, closer to food and such. And the preferred rooms, that's what they started out renovating. So this is a renovated room. So let me give you when you enter, so here's the front door. Zoom you out. So here's that front door, our adjoining room. I have stayed at Saratoga Springs quite a lot. Not my family's home resort, but we really do like Saratoga. Whenever we do come, we stay here quite often, and this is a good little luggage area. We have a mirror, hello. And the thing that they did, I'm finding with renovating this, they're kind of taking away or making it understated, like the horse tones. So Saratoga Springs is modeled after, so what I mean by that is Saratoga Springs is modeled after Saratoga around like the turn of the century. And so before, it was more so centered onto that, like Saratoga, New York. And there were a lot of visuals of sort of like the health and wellness sort of retreat centers that they would have, like proper visuals of it, but just like the watercolor sketches and things like that depicting the area. And I find, at least in this studio, they've kind of gone away from that, and they moved to just like understated sort of equestrian. So this is a great example of that. We have the leather straps, and a lot of things have this gold tone to it. The gold handles, which I really love. So we have this hallway, and we have a kitchenette, just like we did at Wilderness Lodge with Copper Creek. So it's turned white with those gold tones. So we have the fridge, the microwave, coffee pot and toaster. They have some decaf coffee. Don't know why, but they do. So we have our Joffreys, some tea here. I might have some decaffeinated tea later on today. Sugar, things like that. When you turn around, here is the bathroom area. We have a closet. It's a good sized closet with a safe, ironing board and iron, some extra pillows and blankets, and then a vacuum in case you'll want to vacuum on vacation. Here's the basic vanity area. We have some drawers here. I'm noticing though that I don't have any washcloths, so I'm definitely going to need to call for that. And then the bathroom. Besides bathroom, it has an actual proper tub in this one. And then the shampoo, conditioner, and body wash is in the reusable containers, which Disney is starting to do in all of their resorts. And then this one does not have a proper, is it called a rainforest shower head? Whatever the shower head was from the last resort, but they do have a double shower head, which will be lovely tonight, I'm sure. And then moving into the studio portion, the actual large portion, I have the bed down. It's a Murphy bed, so I have the bed down because I was taking a nap. But here is that area. I'll give you a general overview. So we're going to start here. This is really the only other thing, besides a few pictures on the wall, that I find really looks equestrian. We have that leather strap here as well. This is a bench that has some drawers in it. All of the carpet was removed for this resort. So you have the hard floors, this mirror, which is stately. There's the bed area, like Disney is starting to do with their renovations. It is a raised bed, and there are 2 nightstands. These are very bright lights. We have some outlets and some USBs here. And then the artwork. This and then what is in the Murphy bed is really the only Disney thing. I know that this is a Disney horse. I do not know the horse's name. If you know, please let me know in the comments down below. And then you have the Mickey jockey hat with the Mickey ears and the ribbon. TV and dresser. I would actually like this dresser in my real life. Like, it's way too big for my apartment, but I love the aesthetic of this dresser. And this dresser also has some outlets and USB as well. And then here's the Murphy bed down. Let me actually turn on the light. It has a reading light. And I do have to say, it was quite comfortable to take a nap on. So, beautiful artwork. And I find even with the Murphy bed down, there's tons of space for tons of activities. And I was able to take this down with just one hand. So, let me see if I can put it back up with just one hand as well. Nope. So it did take both of my hands to raise that back up, but I do have to say, I'm not the strongest person in the world, so maybe a really strong person could raise it back up with just one hand. I think bringing it down, some gravity working with me. But that's the sofa, once the Murphy bed is raised up. And then this, I raised it up while the phone was down. This is going to be your table. It's unfortunately the only table in this place that is something that they removed whenever they remodeled it. Storage as well, and then it also does fold down to be just a regular coffee table if you would need it to, like so. Okay, and let's go see the view. So this is a massive sliding door. It's heavy as well. So here's the balcony. Lots of space. This is one of my favorite things, my favorite details about Saratoga, is that you have the Mickey carved out on all of the fences. And this is the view from this particular room. This, by the way, is the Springs that I'm staying in. And I've stayed in the Springs multiple times and really love the location. This is the first time, though, that I've stayed where there's a little courtyard. So whenever I feel a little better, I'm gonna walk down and we can see exactly what this is, but let's see. I wanna see like what's on the front of it. It's a statue though. And then just over there, it's not up right now, but just over there is Disney Springs where the hot air balloon comes up. So you can see the hot air balloon from here. So I'm going to go and refill my mug and decide on the way. I think I've decided to go back to EPCOT. Like, I'm prepared. I have my book sack and such. It's cooled off quite a bit. Took some Tylenol and feeling a lot better. Drank a lot of tea and just rested, overall rested. So EPCOT's gonna be open for another like 2 hours or so. Like I said, I'm at the Springs and this is the bus stop. Well, at Saratoga it's so large, each building area has its own bus stop. So here is the bus stop for the Springs. And like my building is right there. So that'll be nice when I come back after a day in the parks. While I was getting my drink, I was talking with a man who just came from EPCOT, and he said, oh, it's not crowded and it's a lot cooler, and he was right. Let's look at her. EPCOT Fall. Beautiful. I know I've been saying that a lot this trip, but just everything's beautiful. So I will be coming back Sunday, but I thought, let me come back, stay for like an hour or so, take pictures of the plants, things like that. So because of everything going on, Flower and Garden has stretched this year well until July. So really happy that I get to see Flower and Garden because it's my favorite festival. So these are the new flags that they're putting out for the 40th. Yes, that sounds like it's right. With the original Communicore and Pavilion logos. I love them. I wish they'd sell them. This, let me try to not get people in it. This is the new fountain. Here's another angle without people taking pictures in front of it. It's majestic. Wow. Spaceship Earth looks like a super short wait as compared to what it was this morning for us. Let's hop on that. I decided to ride Figment, or Journey into Imagination with Figment. Rest in peace, Robin Williams.
Thank you.
This is one of our discoveries, the Figment of Imagination.
Yeah, I know all about the senses. There's sight, sound, smell, And taste. Taste like chicken. Can I go? Please, please, please.
No, I don't want you out of my sight.
Outside. Okay. Come on, everybody. Here we go. Woo! You win 1 cent.
Figment, don't! Perhaps I should end my open house right here.
Great idea. We'll go to my open house instead. It's much more fun. Right this way, everybody.
As you can plainly see, imagination works the best when it's set free.
You said it, Doc. Imagination is a blast.
Love that ride. All right, so I've actually decided to head back to the hotel and mobile order for dinner and just pick it up right whenever I get there. Now, usually I eat my way through all of EPCOT. Actually, I usually eat my way through all of every Disney park, but the heat has just sort of been killing my appetite. And a few weeks ago, I had surgery. It wasn't like a major surgery, it was a minor surgery, but that has really been affecting my appetite as well. So just really haven't been feeling eating a lot, but I do promise I'm coming back on Sunday and I am going to do my best to eat my way around the world. I don't drink, so I can't drink around the world, so I will just eat around the world instead. So if you want to see that video, make sure you do click that subscribe button and ring that bell so that you will be notified when I post that video. So, oh my goodness. So I love Spaceship Earth. Like, I just think Spaceship Earth is beautiful. Spaceship Earth is my long distance, long-term relationship that I've been having since all of my life pretty much. But hold on. It's beautiful in daylight, definitely, but look at it at night. Oh my goodness. Gorgeous. Let's get closer. Let's stop and get closer.
There's imagination.
Beautiful. So I'm going to actually go up and take a gajillion pictures of Spaceship Earth at night that I already have, but I'm going to take some more and then head out. Success! I ended up getting a cheese pizza for supper. Yum. And a Mickey's Premium ice cream bar for dessert. This is actually where I'm going to end today's video. I'm going to eat this, get ready for bed, and just probably pass out as soon as my head hits the pillow. So overall, this was a great day. My favorite thing about today was catching up with an old friend. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of your day with me. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow for a day at Animal Kingdom. Goodbye.